the love we Indians have for gold, especially gold jewellery, is very well known. And along with jewellery, the average Indian holds on to gold as an investment as well. And the reason for it is very, very simple. In times of emergency, the gold jewellery can be converted into money, and that money can then be used for the specific purpose. Also, in parts of rural India, the accessibility to the banking system is not very good. While most Indians hold gold in physical form, or at least like to hold gold in physical form, there are other forms of holding gold which are available. Some of the popular forms include digital gold, exchange traded funds, and even gold mutual funds. While these forms of holding gold may not be very popular right now, but for urban Indians who are used to investing their money through the digital route, these forms of holding gold make a lot of sense. But gold is not just a form of jewellery, it is also a form of investment, unlike diamonds, which are just jewellery. And the reason for that lies in the fact that there is a daily price of gold. So if you want to sell gold, you can go to a jeweler and sell that gold at that day's price. India produces very little gold, and given that most of the gold that is sold in India has to be imported. Gold is bought and sold internationally in dollars, and by dollars I mean the American dollar. And what also has been happening over a period of time is that the rupee, the Indian rupee, has been losing money against the US dollar. And one of the major reasons for it is the fact that inflation in the United States is lower, or rather much lower, than the inflation in India. And the value of the rupee against the dollar has to adjust for this fact. So what this does is, as the rupee loses value against the dollar, the returns on gold in Indian rupees tend to be much higher than the US dollar. As we've seen, owning gold has made a huge sense from a historical point of view. But what about the future? As long as the world remains on a pure paper money standard, the central banks will always be tempted to print money. And in that scenario, the best way to preserve your wealth is to own a certain amount of gold.